Hi everybody, welcome to this Golf Victoria rules segment. I'm David Greenhill and with me today I've got Michelle Huey and Doug O'Keefe, and we're going to be looking at today a change to the rules that took place in January 2012, and that is you can now rake the bunker prior to playing your first stroke, provided you're doing it solely for the care of the course and you're not doing anything that either improves where you're going to be standing to play your first bunker stroke or doing anything that improves your line of play. Now, in retrieving the rake that Michelle's just done from a different part of the bunker was clearly for the sole care of the course. There is no penalty to Michelle for doing that. She did nothing that improved her line of play, and she did nothing that improved the area where she's going to be standing to play this first bunker stroke. So there is no penalty and she's fine to play away. I don't know if she can do that, Doug. Unfortunately here, Michelle has now smoothed the sand on her line of play, which is from where the ball is until the hole. Now that action isn't permissible under Rule 13-4. And by Michelle picking up that rake and smoothing the sand on a line of play, she would incur a 2-stroke penalty in stroke play or a loss of hole penalty in match play. While we're here in the bunker, a couple of other pointers for golfers to remember from a rules of golf perspective. Here we've got the ball and a loose impediment, a little twig with some leaves on it, in the same hazard. If the player removed the loose impediments when their ball is lying in the same hazard, they would be penalised 2 strokes in stroke play or loss of hole in match play. Now Michelle, I'll get you to pop into the bunker here. Michelle's carrying 2 golf clubs. There's no penalty for laying the club down in the hazard that she's not going to use. It's quite okay to do that. Now, in assuming her address position with this ball, Michelle also has to be careful that she doesn't touch the loose impediment at address or in the backward movement of the club prior to the stroke. That would also incur a penalty stroke of 2 or loss of hole if she happened to do that. So she has to be careful not to touch those loose impediments. In the same way, she has to be careful that she doesn't touch the sand at address or in the backward movement of the club prior to a stroke. Again, that would be a 2-stroke penalty in stroke play or a loss of hole penalty in match play.